Arce.
Yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the guy.
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday. Somebody go get Jess from downstairs.
I was just saying that. You know what?
Mack, go get Jess from downstairs.
Now, Jess Hilarious is our guest co-host, but this is the problem. One of our producers went on vacation, and that producer is the one that usually gets our guest co-host from downstairs.
And nobody put Jess' name downstairs.
So nobody put Jess' name downstairs, nor did anybody think to go get Jess. So now she's stuck downstairs. So somebody please go downstairs and get Jess.
Brandon, go get somebody. Go get her. Oh, okay.
You gonna send the overweight brother to run down there and go get her?
Well, he needs the cardio.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
He needs the cardio, okay?
All right.
What's going on? Happy Thursday, man. How y'all feeling out there?
Man, it's good. And the reason I knew Jess was going to be here and be on time is she called me last night and this morning.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
And said, make sure you have a package for me. That's what she said.
Don't say it. By package, you meant prayer, a Bible, you know what I'm saying, some candles, some sage to burn. Got to set the vibes in the morning. You see, I got my candles lit right now.
You don't think it's illegal in New York?
I got my
New Jersey
Palo
now,
Santo right now.
Okay.
We're having a great time, man.
Well, that's what she asked for.
It's a holiday weekend.
That's right.
My
birthday weekend,
3-day weekend. Envy's born day weekend.
Virgo season. What it is, all the Virgos out there. Holla! I don't
think I like Virgos, man. I'll be honest with you. Virgo men. You might be the only Virgo man I rock with. I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
I'm being totally honest.
Okay.
All right. And that's barely sometimes.
All right.
Well,
we had a special guest pop up on us yesterday.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah, Fat Joe will be joining us in a little bit. He actually, after the show, just pulled up on us.
Yeah.
To drop off his new sneaker. He has a collaboration with Nike.
The Terror Squad Air Force One.
That's right. So he just pulled in, and of course, when Fat Joe stops by, we got to chop it up with him for a little bit.
There's not a greater storyteller, not even just in hip hop, just period. Fat Joe is a great storyteller. Fat Joe can make the most mundane things seem very, very, very interesting. And if you haven't picked up his book, The Book of Jose, and you enjoy Fat Joe conversations, like you like watching him on podcasts and listening to him on radio shows or watching him on television or whatever it is, you would love his book, The Book of Jose.
Yes. And you know whose birthday it is that is very underrated? Chris Tucker. Today's Chris Tucker's birthday, comedian.
Hey, Jessica Robin Morley. Oh, man.
Please, y'all are so funny.
Like that?
Why, Jess? What?
Y'all funny. Y'all want somebody to come up here.
Why are they treating you like that?
We on the air live.
I don't care.
I can't believe they would not let you in.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Hey, BT, how y'all doing?
I can't believe they would treat you like that,
Yeah,
Jess.
whatever. I don't care who on vacation. I try to come up here. Oh, the person who usually let you up on vacation. Oh, she forgot to do her job before she vacated?
Yes. That's typical.
But got time.
They forget to do their job when they're here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was saying happy birthday. Today's Chris Tucker's birthday. The legend comedian, Chris Tucker. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Chris.
All right, and let's get the show popping. You smell that?
Dang.
You smell it? You smell it?
That's good, because she be saying your stuff trash.
No, she didn't. She liked my stuff when I give her the smoke. She don't like the pre-rolls.
Trash. No, yeah,
she likes to smoke the flour. I give her flour.
Now the pre-rolls. Oh, no. But yeah, yes.
I give her flour.
Yes.
She got flour.
The pre-rolls is a strong Marlboro.
Did you bring my edibles?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
but
on
I love you, though. I love you, Jess. I'm happy to see you.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, let's get the show cracking. Front page news is next. Jess Hilarious is here.
Yes.
And it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Our guest co-host Jess Hilarious is here.
I am.
And let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Tiz.
Good morning, DJ Envy. Good morning to the Queen. Jess is back.
Good morning,
so glad
babe.
you're back. You bring balance to the mothership, by the way.
Thank you.
And good morning,
babe.
Charlamagne.
Peace, Ted.
All right, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about this hurricane.
Yeah, let's give a quick update on Hurricane Idalia, which was briefly an extremely dangerous Category 4 storm. It weakened slightly Wednesday morning to Category 3 as it moved over the Gulf of Mexico towards Florida. Let's take a listen to the latest.
At least 2 people are dead tonight as Hurricane Idalia leaves a path of destruction across Florida and slams Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. The video after landfall is stunning. Idalia hit Florida's Big Bend region as a Category 3 storm with maximum sustained winds of 125 miles per hour. Tonight, hundreds of thousands of customers are still without power. We're hearing stories tonight of survival. Some residents who rode out the storm at home say they had to escape by swimming out of their windows. The National Hurricane Center's advisory is just in. Idalia is now a tropical storm, but the risk of flooding, storm surge, and strong winds continues.
Wow.
That's so sad.
So again, to our family in Florida, make sure, that you're doing all you can, to protect yourself. I lived in Orlando for a long time. I texted everybody yesterday, and there's just always this thing, people feeling like they just need to, ride it out, but you just never know how dangerous this can be. So again, do what you can to, look at all the precautions and make sure that you're staying safe as possible.
I know this is the last thing on people's mind right now, but when it comes to those things, do they give people insurance? Because I know sometimes in those areas, insurance companies won't insure certain things because this always happens. I wonder what happens in that case, and will the government help those people out? Because a lot of times insurance won't cover fixing up their houses and cover fixing up, their property that was lost.
I think it's harder if you buy the beach or something. I think if you inland, I think you get insurance. I think if you actually have a beach house, it's probably harder.
There are sending some federal aid down there. President Biden, talked about how making sure, they're sending the resources down. That's a great question. I remember Hurricane Andrew, and Geico actually pulled out because of the devastation with hurricanes. So you do have home insurance. People have home insurance. You have to have home insurance in order to, have a mortgage on a home. But you're right. A lot of those companies, may not be able to have the adequate resources to get everything you need. They always look, all insurance companies, whether it's a car, house, or anything else, look for a reason not to pay something.
Of course.
You just have to kind of hope that the government, supports and backs up the things that you need. But yes, homes are insured.
I know homes are insured, but I know that was the big thing for New York, New Jersey when that hurricane hit down here. That wasn't expected, and there was some insurance that they were getting around, like you had to have hurricane insurance or some type of hazardous insurance that people didn't have because we usually don't have it.
It's probably a specialized policy in those areas like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now they try to get out of it, of course, but you're right on that. But I remember Geico said we're just totally getting out of the homeowners business, in that area after it was such a big loss, and it happened with Hurricane Katrina as well.
Wow. Let's talk about Mitch McConnell fast.
Yeah, this is quick. Again, he froze up again. Senator Republican leader Mitch McConnell briefly froze up and was unable to answer a question after a reporter at an event in Kentucky, asked him would he seek re-election in 2026. He just kind of stood there for 10 seconds. And this is the second time, that he's done this.
I thought he was thinking about it.
That was a long thought.
That was a long ponder. So it was about 10 seconds. Aide went in front of him and asked, did he hear the question? Did he repeat it? Did he want to walk off with him? And he just kind of stood there in silence. And again, when are we going to really have this discussion about age without trying to make it an ageism issue? Or it just might just be a health issue, but there's clearly, something going on. Clearly, this is the second time.
Or an evaluation, like an evaluation. It needs to be like a mental analysis or what, anything like if you're going up, and for any type of, running for anything, office, anything like that, you should actually go to the doctor to get checked out, to see what's going on, though.
Don't they?
Obviously
not. No, they can't.
Nah, obviously not. This is the second time there's a problem. And when she went up to speak to him, he still didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a matter of age as much as it's a matter of cognitive decline. Age may not always play a role, but if you got visible cognitive decline, you got to go.
What is it?
Cognitive decline.
Okay.
Yeah, if you got visible cognitive decline, you got to go.
Some words he struggled.
Yeah, he struggled with that at first.
Right.
He got it though.
And it should be like a referee in a ring. We shouldn't wait for them to walk out. Like somebody got to stop the fight.
She should have stopped that yesterday. She should have walked him off instead of having him come back. She should have just walked him off.
Man, I'm talking about walking him out of office, walking him out of position.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I mean, again, just pointing again to just make it fair on both sides. Democrat, Senator Dianne Feinstein. Remember, we recorded that. She literally, somebody had to tell her how to vote because she was just in a totally different place. Wow. So, at some point, guys, come on. I mean, this is just, but let's just say this. Hopefully we all get an opportunity to age. That's a blessing. So regardless of political party, it's just sad, watching somebody just decline like that. And where's the family? Like what's going on? But I'll say a lot of these guys, they don't want to leave this position. This has been their life, for 40, 50 years. And the ego and the pride just will not let them walk away. And that is a problem.
That, and I know we got to go, but and for some people, that's what keeps them alive. Like
Right.
that, like going to work every day and doing that. It keeps them alive, and they feel like they need tattoos to stay alive.
Right.
All right. Well, that is front page news. We'll see in a little bit, Tez. Now, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. And Jess Hilarious is here.
I am, y'all. So get it off y'all chest with me.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Just tell you good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Envy, Charlamagne, Jess.
Hey.
Get it off your chest, brother.
Okay. All right, listen, I'm a Virgo. Envy, your birthday coming up Sunday on Monday. Nori is on the 6th. And I just want to give shouts out to all Virgos. And also I want to tell Charlamagne, and my niece Taylor, her birthday today, sweet 16. But I also want to ask Charlamagne, what beef you got with Virgos, bro?
Virgo men, man, I've had some very shiesty Virgo men in my life. You know what I mean? Envy
So
might
you
be
judge them all?
Yep. Envy might be the only Virgo man I kind of like.
Wow.
He don't like me.
Man,
He love
that's
me.
crazy.
He love me. He got out the parking garage today, looking back at me, smiling and everything.
All right,
He love
Envy,
me.
damn. We
that-
going all into that.
You wasn't paying no attention to who was behind you. I was looking at who was behind you.
Pause. Who was behind you?
I don't know. I was making sure everything was kosher. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at.
He was jealous. He was definitely jealous. Hello, who's this?
Yo, top of the morning, yo. It's funny.
Top of the top, brother.
Money, what up?
What's
Get it off
up?
your chest.
Yo, Jess, what up, boo?
What up, baby? How you doing?
Chilling. Yo, listen, I want to just give a shout out to my son, my 12-year-old son, man. He's been putting in the work on the football field. You know, he's doing Pop Warner, and he's playing middle school football. So yesterday was his first scrimmage. He had 3 touchdowns. And also, I want to give a shout out to my oldest daughter, man. She's coming down for the weekend. She just started college, freshman, HBCU, Winston-Salem.
Okay.
You know, so I just want to give a shout out to
Amazing.
my kids, man.
Congrats.
Yes.
Where you from, bro?
I'm from Brooklyn, Brownsville, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, congrats
Damn.
to your son, brother.
You survived
Yes.
Brownsville and raised
Congrats.
2 great kids, man. You a legend, yo.
Yes.
I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yo, Charlamagne, you already know, Cancer Gang, baby.
You already know. See, now we talking. Now we talking about a sign that you can trust.
Goodbye.
There you go, man.
Goodbye, sir. Hello, who's this?
This is Jeremy calling from DC.
Hey, Jeremy, get it off your chest.
So I'm gonna just say I'm wrong before I say what I gotta say.
Damn.
So I just want to ask a question. I had 3 kids, right, on my girlfriend. Right? She's pregnant now, and I'm trying to work it through. But what I need to know is like she keep like going over the fact that I had 3 kids on her. So should I stay or should I go?
Should you stay or should you go?
Jess, fix his mess, Jess.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Should you stay or should you go?
He had 3 kids.
Yeah, I think she contemplating whether she should stay or go because she is now holding your 4th, carrying your 4th, and 3 you slept around on her to get. So I think that you should just leave her alone, buddy, and just decide to co-parent with her.
I'm surprised she stuck around. What kind of roots you got on this girl? What kind of voodoo you done put on her?
What you did?
Nah, I mean, she rode with me when I was locked up. I did 5 years in South Carolina, and she rode with me the whole time. So I love her, but
She rolled with you. You had 3 kids on her, and
She
And
fat.
went to jail.
She fat. How much you weigh?
Stop.
How much you weigh?
Is she?
nah, she was like 180.
How tall is she?
Oh, yeah. What's the height?
She like 5'7".
Oh,
Ain't too
okay.
bad.
No. How big is it?
You say how big is what?
How big is it?
Your pee-pee.
Yeah. How does
It's
happen?
big enough for her.
Oh, so it ain't that big. All right, look, sir, listen. Yeah, you should just go ahead and leave her alone because I think you've already caused enough trouble. And just be a dad and just hold your 4 babies close to you. That's all.
get it off your
Yeah, we need to
chest.
talk to her. I need to know why she
Yeah,
stuck around after he
dang.
got her 3 other girls pregnant.
And a
came from-
9-year stint.
Yeah, jail.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, it's Kia.
Hey, Kia.
Hey, kid.
Hey, Jess. Hey, Charlamagne. Hey, Envy.
Good
Peace,
morning.
Kia.
Get it off your chest, mama.
I don't have nothing to get off my chest. I'm just excited to call y'all. Today my birthday, so I just wanted to say good morning.
Virgo season.
Happy birthday, girl.
Yeah, Virgo Nation.
You have a good one, Mama. Okay, enjoy your birthday.
Thank you. You do the same, Envy.
Where you calling from?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Drop your cash app. I'm gonna put a little something in there for your birthday today, since you a Virgo like me.
That's
Oh, thank you. Okay, well, it's $sign Kia, KIA.
Like the car.
831.
831.
Yes.
Okay, Kia, August 31st. I'm gonna throw a little
right,
something in your
thank
cash
you.
app for your birthday.
Thank you, Envy. Appreciate y'all. Have a good morning.
All right,
you too, baby.
Virgo Nation. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Dominique.
Hey,
Hi,
Dominique.
Dominique.
Get it off your chest,
Oh my
Dominique.
God. Hi, this is Dominique from Michigan. I love you guys so much. I listen to you guys every day on the podcast. I am visually impaired. I lost my sight 7 years ago. I was in a car accident, but God is good, and I'm still fighting each and every day. And it definitely has been a whirlwind, but you guys inspire me, you motivate me, and oh my God, I'm just so happy to be talking to you guys. I been going through homelessness, divorce, and everything in the past 6 months, and God blessed me with an apartment this past week, and I'm moving in, and I'm just moving in with my clothes, and I'm just overjoyed and thankful that He has not given up on me. I've been in therapy.
Absolutely.
I've been in therapy for the past month and a half, and I have a long way to go, but it's been life-changing. And Charlamagne, you really keep me going with that mental health, because it gets hard when you can see and then you lose your sight. And I just want people to know that you can't take things for granted, because nothing is promised.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Man, this is a cash app you need to be asking.
I know. Look, you asked for it because she said that you helped her a lot.
She did say you helped her.
Mental health,
I'll send her something.
Absolutely.
Want
What's
some
your
lunch?
what's
You
your
want me to buy
cash
some
app?
lunch?
No, she's not hungry. She needs some money. She just moved in. What's your cash app, baby?
Oh, yeah, you just moved in somewhere.
Yeah.
What's your cash app? Give me your cash app.
What is it?
Okay, it's $19.
Hold on now. I'm a little slow. Hold on now.
I got it. Get 19.
Go ahead, babe.
$19.
$1988
8
D as in dog.
Can you stop talking?
D as in dog. O as in Oscar. M as in Michael.
All right, so 1988 Dom.
Oh, Dominique Reynolds.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's me.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna send you a little something. Who gonna tell you how much it is?
Oh, stop it. You stop it.
I can't have voiceover. Charlamagne, don't start your stuff.
Right,
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
That's
right.
That's right. Next you gonna say you're gonna send out a book. Stop it, man.
Yeah.
What? I'm sending it
You
right
can send me
now.
an audio. You can send me an audio. I have iPhone, so you have voiceover. If you guys ever check it out, just turn voiceover on your iPhone,
Okay.
and it talks to you.
Oh.
Hold
The
on.
visually impaired.
I'm gonna see if you got it. I just sent it. Let me see if you got it.
Girl's gonna take him till 8 o'clock.
No, I just sent it. You see it?
Let me hear.
Or hear it? I mean.
You stupid.
It's okay. You okay? I didn't hear it come through yet.
Child, episode over.
How much you sent?
Don't worry about how much I sent. Stop worrying about people's business now.
How much you sent?
Enough for a sandwich. You even
Enough for a
trying
sandwich.
enough for breakfast. So funny.
I hope I ain't sending that to the wrong person, Dominique.
No, you said Dominique Reynolds. That's got to be me.
Yeah,
and
that
I think
is.
I've heard something come through.
Yeah, 'cause you ain't got no
1988.
picture. It's just a purple D.
What?
Don't
He like
have
purple D's.
God ain't gonna let you
The
send it to
eggplant,
nobody.
he like those.
That's right. That's right. But it went. It said it went through though.
She just got accepted.
Okay.
It's all right.
Thank you guys so much.
No
God bless
problem.
you.
You
And
still don't hear it?
like I said,
Oh my god.
yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
Listen to it real quick. Let me see if you hear it.
Oh my
I want to
god.
make sure. I want to make sure that went through.
Okay, let me check.
All right, you check.
What you saying?
How does this work? How much you said? She got to check. She got to hear it. Hey, you have sent $50 or whatever it is.
Oh, it'll say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How much you said?
Okay. Don't worry about
What
it.
did you send for real?
Yeah, I sent her a couple dollars for a sandwich.
Hey yo.
Dominique.
Dom, did you get
I
it?
don't want to hold y'all. I don't want to hold y'all up because I got a cert.
Oh, don't. Okay.
All right.
But you got it.
All right. Well, thank you,
Just
Dom.
reply.
Yeah.
Just reply on Cash App if you got it.
All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. When we come back, we got rumors. Give us a little tease. What we talking about, Jess?
Oh my god. Sexy Red sold out of her tour in 30 minutes, y'all.
What tour?
She Sexy Red, she's going on tour. She sold
I
I thought
she was
that's because it sold out. It happened so fast.
I
It
thought
sold
she was
out.
opening for Drake.
Huh?
No.
I don't know about none of that. All I saw was y'all asking me too much. All I know is that she posted she was going on tour and it sold out 30 minutes.
All right.
30 minutes.
We'll talk about that next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got Jess Hilarious here.
What's up?
And let's get to Jess with the mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lying.
This is the Rumor Report.
I don't do that. Stop. It's Jess with the mess. And this is real.
On The Breakfast Club.
I know they know the difference. Keep it a stop.
Hey, yo. So since they moved my papers, Sexy Red sells out in 30 minutes. Her tour. Look, I move my own papers. I just like to blame everything on y'all because y'all do be messing up a lot. Sexy Red adds new shows and move 5 dates on the Hood Hottest Princess tour due to overwhelming demand. So she did say that she was going on tour and it did sell out in 30 minutes.
What kind of venues?
That's the thing. We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know. But this is what I can tell you though. It must have started out small and it sold out so fast, probably because she just wanted to see this, like her first tour or whatever. She probably just didn't want to overdo it.
Yep.
And then have to, like undersell. But that's why they're adding new shows and moving certain venues and changing dates or whatever.
That's smart. I think a lot of artists are having a problem because they're jumping out there doing arenas and theaters, and they shouldn't be. They should be doing smaller venues.
Absolutely. That even just like with me being a comedian, it's like I do want to get. I'm not selling out arenas yet. I will very soon.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people jump into that space and they get upset when they undersell arenas. That's big.
Yeah, that's really big.
It takes a lot of time.
And you think about it, when you used to go to concerts or when you were younger, you would see the big artists in the arena. Or if you seen, it would be a bunch of artists. And a lot of, like you said, I think artists are jumping out the window too fast.
Absolutely.
I see Jess sell out of theater though. I saw you sell out of theater. You sold out the MGM.
I ain't say I don't sell out theaters. I said arenas.
She said arenas.
I sell out theaters, casinos. I do that. But arenas. That's my big thing. That's what I'm gonna do next. So yeah. All right. Congratulations, Sexy Red. I actually do love that. All right. Miguel's back piercing promo stunts leave fans shocked. All right. So y'all ain't see that where he was performing. He's gone viral over a bizarre mid-air stunt involving a harness attached directly to his skin, all to promote R&B artist's upcoming album. It's called Viscara. So I looked up the meaning of Viscara and it's just, it don't have nothing to do with this. Him piercing his back. And he's lifted. It's videos going on where he's lifted and he's singing.
He has tough skin for that.
Yeah, he has to.
Well, I think what people forget about Miguel is he's Mexican, and the Mexicans like doing their own stunts.
Listen, I date a Mexican. I've never ever seen a Mexican do this. I don't care. Mexicans,
I've never seen nobody do that.
Nobody. It was in a movie one time. I think I watched The Crow and something happened like that. But that man was white, so it's like, okay, cool. But why would you do this? And then he don't, like everybody's saying in the comments, you don't have songs that require this type of performance.
Yeah.
Like,
well, how many drinks? How many drinks does it take to pierce your back and hang from the ceiling?
No, well, all you gotta do is come up there and sing "Sure Thing," and we will throw ourselves at your feet. But he ain't been the same since he jumped on that lady neck.
He does his own stunts.
He does horrible at him, yo. Oh my gosh! But all right, congrats for his new album coming out. Tiana Taylor breaks down in tears during Afropunk set. She's saying, "This is so beautiful. Look, then listen, before I get into this all the way, I saw this. I love this girl so much. And this really brought me to tears listening to this. Me and my sister, I put you out there tonight. We was crying listening to this. We have audio for it.
I always get scared to headline festivals because I never think anybody would stay for me. I just want to thank y'all so much. I just want to thank y'all so much for staying out in this hot ass weather for me.
Who was that now?
That was Tiana Taylor.
Oh.
So she was doing a festival, right? And she was saying that she was the last act, and she was like, she came out, she was very emotional, and she was saying, thank y'all so much for staying for me. That's why I don't really, like to do festivals or whatever, because I don't think nobody's gonna stay.
I thought she was complaining about the heat.
No. She was like, y'all stood out in all this hot heat waiting for me all this time. Thank you.
How we know Tiana wasn't crying because it was hot?
Because she said it.
You know what?
You don't be listening.
See, this is why I just said she almost made me cry. And it's just too much.
Drop on the clues bombs for Tiana.
Get on my nerves, yo.
We love Tiana.
Yeah.
Tiana know we love her. People love Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
It amazes me that Tiana still doesn't fully understand how much people love and appreciate her.
No, but we not on that side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know. Yeah, it's not about us knowing her fans. You know, she knowing that we love her. That's a lot. Being on that side of it is like her confidence and all of that stuff with music, because it hasn't always gone her way. You know what I'm saying? So she probably is. Remember, she said she was going to stop doing music and she was going to get behind the camera. You know, because she can do all of it. Act, direct, all of that music. Right. She's so creative. She's about to do Lil Baby's tour. Like, you know, so she was taking a break from it, or just was going to stop music. And I'm happy that she was back on stage. I really hate that she felt like that though. So
we love you, Tiana Taylor.
Absolutely, baby. I love you.
All right, and that is Jess with the mess. Now, when we come back, Teslin Figaro will be joining us. We got front page news, and then Fat Joe's gonna pop up. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
The darkest evil in the Conjuring universe returns in The Nun 2. The sequel to the worldwide phenomenon, The Nun, follows Sister Irene as she comes face to face with the demonic force Valley, the demon nun. The Nun 2, now playing only in theaters, rated R. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious is here with us, of course. And let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Tez.
Good morning, DJ Envy. Good morning, Queen Jess and Charlamagne the God.
Peace, Tez.
Now let's jump right into it. Giuliani, he loses a defamation lawsuit.
Yeah, he lost it by default. A federal judge determined that Rudy Giuliani has lost his defamation lawsuit from 2 Georgia election workers. You guys remember Miss Freeman, the elder black woman, and her daughter against him after he failed to provide information sought in subpoenas. Now, the decision could lead to significant penalties for him. And in court in recent weeks, Giuliani said he can no longer contest that he made false statements about Ms. Ruby because bottom line, you did, sir. We all saw you do it. He was one of the only groups of plaintiffs suing him for those comments. He said he struggled to maintain access to the electronic records, partly because of the cost. He said he didn't have enough time to respond. The judge said, you know, I'm not going for it. You're an attorney yourself, basically, you know, summarizing it, and said, you know, bottom line is you didn't comply with what they asked, what the judge asked for. So they won that suit and will be going to trial. So well deserved. You know, he sent all those trolls to these people. You know, this story just really disgustes me. It's one thing, you know, we're used to getting that type of vitriol, you know, but to have Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump, you know, say that these women, you know, defrauded America and sent all those folks, it really affected their life in a major way. So they deserve everything that they get in that suit.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it's over for Trump and all his cronies, man. I feel like the ship has sailed. It is time for the Republican Party to move away from all forms of Trumpism and all Trumpers and all Trump supporters and allies. Like, if you want to get your party back and bring back that GOP that they knew before Trump, it's time to distance yourself from all these criminals. Because that's what they are, a bunch of criminals.
And I think people are picking up that message. As a side note, Nikki Haley has surged, you know, in the polls as well in Iowa, where it really counts since that debate. And the consensus is that she made a lot of sense at the debate. Both Democrats and Republicans, even Democrats, are pushing for Nikki Haley because they just want some sensibility, you know, back into politics. So I'll be watching to see what's going to happen with her campaign.
And Trump's standing in the Republican presidential primary race dropped just a little in the poll. Yeah, after the debate, and he didn't show up for.
Now let's talk about Yale University.
Yeah, Charlamagne, I pulled this story for you. You got your mental health expo coming up. The caller just called in about mental health, so this story is right on time. Yale University and a student group announced that they've reached a settlement in a federal lawsuit that accused the Ivy League school of discriminating against students with mental health disabilities, including pressuring them to withdraw. Now, under the agreement, Yale will modify its policies regarding medical leaves of absence, including streamlining the reinstatement process for students who return to campus. The student group, which also represents alumni, have argued that the process was discouraging students for decades from taking medical leave when they needed it most.
So what did they get in the settlement?
Basically, they're going to be able to, get some policies and procedures that says, you know, if you need to take a mental health break or, you know, how long do you have? But there is some fine print that's saying, you know, they have to get it confirmed by a doctor, you know, to actually say that it's a mental health problem. But bottom line is, in simple terms, they were telling students, suck it up, you know, and continue to go to class regardless of what's going on mentally. So this is good for those students.
You know, that's crazy.
That's how it's always been, though.
Yeah, it's crazy in 2023 people still not taking folks' mental health serious.
But I think all jobs and schools should allow people to take mental health breaks, whether it's 10 minutes, an hour. And the reason I say that is if you really think about it, right?
Whether it's a day.
If you no, I'm gonna say this because if you're a cigarette smoker, think about it like this: if you're a cigarette smoker, they give you what 10 minutes, 15 minutes to go downstairs and smoke a cigarette.
Well, not for the cigarette specifically.
But it allows you to smoke cigarettes.
But it's smoke break.
It's a smoke break.
Some of them do
It's
literally
smoke break.
for cigarettes specifically.
So now if you don't smoke cigarettes, we don't have a break, and we can't go outside. We can't say I'm going outside on the phone because then people will be like, oh, you're not working. But you could take a smoke break for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They should allow people mental breaks, whether it's 15 minutes an hour, just to clear their mind and reset.
Well, I know the jobs that got cocaine breaks, they don't like you to lose your desk because you can do coke right on your desk.
Yeah, well then coke
That's
don't
the White
stop
House.
you from doing nothing though.
Jobs with cocaine break.
That's the White House. Let me do the cocaine break.
And just FYI with that, Envy, that's a great idea. Just want to shout out the state of Oklahoma. Some of their jobs actually do that. And in fact, the disabilities office in Oklahoma, they actually have mental health breaks. So you're allowed to, every hour or so go out, and they encourage you to walk outside. They also have desks that you can stand up. They pull the desk up so you can stand up and make sure, that your posture is good. And so they really have wrapped around the concept of mental health. So that is happening. Hopefully it can happen in some more offices as well.
The only thing I will say about the mental health breaks, I have seen some people abuse the mental health breaks just because they got caught not doing their job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they got caught not doing something they were supposed to be doing, and they're like, I need a mental health break. I need a mental health break.
Yeah.
It's like you always get caught not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
You know?
Okay. All right. Well, that is front page news. Thank you, Teslin.
Absolutely.
I love when Jess act like she care.
Yo, listen.
She would look at me and do her hand like this. She'd be like, yeah.
Yo,
nobody can fake care like Jess. Hilarious.
They be so mad in the comments like, yo, she don't know nothing about politics. I don't need to. And we don't know nothing either. He just likes to No, you have a better concern. You'll do that. I don't know how to be like, oh my God, really? You know what I'm
just
saying?
Don't say that. Just not
right. But that's why we got Taz and
that's why we got Taz and Charlamagne.
That's right.
I don't know nothing either. I just ask questions.
Yeah, right. You know something.
And make statements.
Yeah. All right. Well, when we come back, Fat Joe will be joining us. Yesterday, he stopped through on a surprise and dropped off his new kicks. We got a chance to chop it up with him for a little bit. So we're going to get with Fat Joe when we come back. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
You know what's crazy is the craziest part of the story is, so you see, not comparing myself in no way, shape, or form, but you see how Malcolm X was killed, then they made schools after he died.
Yep.
Martin Luther King, he was killed. Now we got a Martin Luther King Boulevard. Joe Louis, they stressed him to death, and then they made highways after him. Well, the guy who actually designed this sneaker for me got fired for designing the sneaker back in the day at Nike.
No.
Yeah, and 20 years later, we celebrating the Air Force One.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That the guy designed and he got fired. It's just ironic how we celebrate things years later.
You know what's crazy? I remember you on MTV Cribs showing the TS Air Force.
Long time ago.
I thought that was official back then.
That was 20 years. It was, but what happened was I had a guy who was the designer of Nike making them for me without permission.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he gave me a couple of color waves and all that. And so actually Virgil, right, rest in peace, Virgil had asked me to do a Terror Squad Air Force One because he knew all about the culture and all that. And then he passed away maybe 3 days later.
Wow.
But he had already told all of Nike, like, yo, I'm doing the Fat Joe Terror Squad Air Force One. And so that like opened the door to the discussion where they were like, yo, if Virgil was going to rock with Joe, let's do it. And so, I'm out here, I'm in them streets, I'm the mailman, I'm not Karl Malone, but I'm doing that special delivery all over.
And you got 2 colorways, right? And they both in stores?
3. This is going to be the New York release. The black and white is globally, so you get it Philippines, Middle East, Africa, everywhere. And then we got a friends and family, which is a baby pink and gray. Which you guys are on the list for that as well. But I'm just trying to beat everybody to the, I'm hustling. I don't feel right if I got something coming out and I ain't on my 1s and 2s promoting. I gotta be, you know, back in the days, we used to pull up on Envy with the white label in the club.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm doing. It's the same hustle. It's just we selling a different product.
What do you think about the sneaker culture now? Of course, you own a couple of sneaker stores, but it's a lot different. You know, back then it was you bought sneakers to get fly. Now you got to kind of be careful because people are buying sneakers to make money. They're taking it from the kids that just want to wear them and charging triple and quadruple for the sneakers.
You
So
know,
what are your thoughts on the game?
Nike won't like my answer, but I'm all about the entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? If them kids stand online and they buy a sneaker for $150 and they sell it for $300, that's dumb. They not robbing nobody's mother. They out there hustling. You know what I'm saying? So they don't like my response. You know, I reposted a couple of cats that already had the sneakers. They were like, Joe, those are infamous resellers. Take it down. Like, you know, I'm with the hype.
Right,
you know
right,
what
right.
I'm saying? It's like I'm with the hype. It's like if I put out a record and the DJ in Memphis or A-Bay Bay is playing it and I'm reposting. I'm like, you know, I don't know. I'm just reposting the hype. They got the sneakers to their ear. It's fly. You know, with me, I'm all about the entrepreneur. You know, somebody making a couple of dollars who ain't doing no harm to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But that's an independent, you know, response, not a reflection of Nike. They definitely ain't with that.
We was just talking how you are clearly probably the best storyteller, not even just in hip hop, just one of the best storytellers, period. Because we was listening to you on Rap Radar when you was telling the story about being in your mom's house. And it's just the attention to detail.
Everything.
You say, I was in my mother's house, thinking about retirement, shirt off.
Topless.
I'm topless. You know, my mom's house was still a baby. Like, so, no, real talk. Like, my mom's house is the only place I take my shirt off, everything. I'm in boxes. My feet is on my mom. She rubbing my feet. I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I'm just home. I don't know how to explain it any other way. And so, and Eminem called and was like, yo, bro, you can't retire. You know, you can't, you know what I'm saying? And that's like big for me. You know what I'm saying? I look up to Eminem. You know, he's one of the rap gods to me. So, you know, with him calling me, trying to come in, I really gave this thought. Like he said, I really started listening to all your music and he's like, nah, Joe, you still got it. Like, you can't leave. It was almost like a don't leave. Like, don't leave us. Like, we still in the game. Like,
What albums came out after that?
Nah, that was right around the time I had dropped the joint with Dre.
Gotcha.
The album with Dre from Cool and Dre, and so he was like, "Yo, bro, you can't leave the game, you know."
All right, we got more with Fat Joe when we come back. So keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Fat Joe. Charlamagne?
People got to read your book. If you think Fat Joe's a great storyteller, read his book, The Book of Jose.
Yeah.
Criminally underrated.
Very much so.
Criminally.
Like it's you read it and you're like, this couldn't have happened. But then you're like, this is Joe.
No.
So it probably did happen.
You know what happened? First of all, I don't lie. That's just men shouldn't lie unless you're a lawyer. Because one time I was in the room and they was just lying to each other. I wanted to die. I tried to get out of there. It was negotiating. Oh, you're right. I lied. Okay, yeah. Like we paying these guys to lie to each other, right? It's you know, I don't lie. So I never want to have somebody catch me in the lie and be like, yo, this guy's lying. So if I say something, I know that eventually somebody will back it up.
Right.
Somebody will come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? The recent one on Rap Radar, I said, but with no disrespect, because, you know, I love Drake, the Sixth God. You know, he's the most consistent rapper ever in the history. But I told I called me like 3 times trying to get on All the Way Up remix, right? But being the whole story I had with Jay-Z, I wanted it to just be me and Jay-Z because, you know, I never thought in a hip-hop fan, I never thought Fat Joe and Jay-Z would do a song. Me, myself, right? So I was like, yo, no thanks, but, you know, I love you, brother. Maybe some other time, please call me now, Drake. And so it's like, but then I'll say it, some normal person to be like, yo, he sound crazy, this and this and that. But I'm sure sooner or later, Drake's going to confirm the story.
Absolutely. Right.
And be like, yo, you know, I called him, you know, I wanted, and that's it. All the stories are confirmed. But in the book, man, that's why I had to write the book, because the book was so much transparency. I didn't want to leave nothing out.
The stories before rap are the best.
I wanted people to really understand. There's a lot of rap stories never told for Fat Joe. That's a whole different type. You know, but the stories before rap, like when the Ecuadorian kid was trying to kill me,
he said
8 times in 2 days. Like he was letting it go. Like
unbelievable.
He was unbelievable. He was like the guy. He was like the guy.
John Wick
from Mark for Death. One of the guys. The guy from Mark for Death. Richie. Remember Richie kept popping up. Steven Seagal. Like this guy was trying to finish me for no reason.
You say you shot the car up and you was in the car and everybody thought y'all was dead.
I heard the screams like if I was dead. The whole building, and then we like, yo, what's up? And we tried to get him. We couldn't get him. Like this guy, he was really something else, man.
But don't tell too many because you want people to go out.
No, you gotta go get the book.
But we're doing the series with the Terrero brothers, Yuli, Jesse, and Kenya. Kenya Barris is actually writing the series himself. So that's an honor, you know what I'm saying? So we excited about it, but we got this little strike or whatever the case may be. So I'm hoping, and I do, trust me, I do sympathize with everybody striking because, some of these checks come through for $2. Like, I'd be like, Joe, the time you hosted Wendy Williams, $2.43. I'm like, yo, I would be homeless trying to live on a
royalty check.
A royalty check from TV or movie. Like, no, it's incredible. It'd be like, yo, SAG, and I go, Rush, I open the check, $8.19. I said, yo, bro, I can't buy a sandwich with this thing right here.
Did that affect your talk show? I know you had the talk show with Stars.
Yeah, but not really. We still we all in. Okay. We shot the first one. It's all go. But yes, the strike affects. It's affecting everything.
Right. You got my girl over there, Bianca.
Beyond everybody, listen, Stars is going to be amazing. It's going to be A-list. It's going to be the interviews you never thought you could get on top of the game. And the thing with me is coming from like artist to artist, they could let their guard down and know I ain't trying to jam them up. You know what I'm saying? So they could be like, we could talk about, I always say, but when we was doing COVID, I started turning on the IG. You both was my guests. So I interviewed Bobby Brown. Now there's so much stuff you could talk about Bobby Brown, but all I kept it was music, this and this and that. And so when the artist see, he ain't trying to jam me up, he threw me a gem. He was like, yo, I taught Michael Jackson how to moonwalk. I went and slammed the phone against the wall. Like, I never heard. He said he taught Michael Jackson how to moon. That was, you ever had an interview where somebody said something, you just want to end it right there? Yeah. You're like, it's over. Like, we got it. Like,
I thought Mike got that from the Bronx. I thought it was breakdancers in the Bronx. I thought it was...
No. And so what happened is, I called all members of New Edition, and they all didn't comment on it. They was like, yo, no comment, man. Everybody was like this. So I kind of heard that it was the guy from Charlamagne who taught Michael how to moonwalk.
That's what they said, yeah.
Yeah, they said the guy from Charlamagne taught him. But when Bobby Brown told me that, I was like, oh, my God. Like, you taught Michael how to moonwalk.
It's still a story.
Yeah, definitely a story.
I know, he means it, though. Bobby Brown was the man. Absolutely. So you got to understand, right? So Little Uzi, right? Little Uzi's my man. I love him. Little Uzi, the little dance he do.
Yep.
There's a young kid from Philly that raps that taught him to dance. But Uzi's such a star, he made it more famous.
Right.
It's almost like Lumi D was going, and then Beyonce came and said, and took that to the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
who did Fat Joe learn Lean Back from then?
Well, I learned Lean Back from, I studied Missy, how she did songs around that time, and really the whole reggae movement. But it was like Single to Play. Rockaway.
Oh, yeah.
They was rocking with all that, right? The Elephant Man and all that. And so I was like, yo, I gotta do like the Jamaicans, man. They making these songs that everybody's doing the dance to. So that was really the influence of Lean Back, all in the gumbo.
I gotta ask, so of course we're still celebrating 50 years of hip hop. Just because it was the day doesn't mean we stopped celebrating. But you got a chance to perform at Yankee Stadium. Talk about Joey Crack back in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium.
Man, it was just legendary. I grew up 5 minutes from Yankee Stadium, so I drove there from the projects. So I went to my old apartment, got dressed, jumped in the drop, drove past everybody, the KA, y'all, Miami, Trap, all the guys, Pistol, drove in the stadium, and then the next time the camera sees me, I'm walking on stage, live and direct. I had Crazy Legs and Gravity, who's my cousin. They both breakdancers, so, they came out there, the biggest Puerto Rican flag you ever seen in your life. Like, they was out there, like, then they got super busy, so I'm walking on stage, you know, I started letting it go, a little my lifestyle. I let go to New York, 100 guns, 100 guns. I was possessed. Bro, I was possessed. I was in that back room. I wasn't even talking to nobody. I had like 5 security. I don't have security now. I just don't have security, right? But I had 5, like, so nobody could bother me. And I had to sneak in the stadium because they had like 450 guys.
From the Bronx,
they were Joe. I mean, I guess I went to junior high with all. I didn't even know the phone was going off too much, so I couldn't answer the phone. But it was so special to me because I knew it was the 50th anniversary. You had Run DMC, you had all the legends, Hollywood, whoever you could name. You had Ice Cube, Snoop, this, Nas, this. It was just so. It's not competition, but it's friendly competition. And so I didn't want to, you know, Snoop Dogg ain't letting me go to LA and steal that thing. You know what I mean? So I'm in the Bronx, so I knew, I got to put it down for the Bronx. So the Rocksteady crew, Remy came out with me, Tone Sunshine was with me. Then we brought out Ashanti, looking beautiful as ever. She ripped that down crazy. Then we went into Peter Guns with the Bronx National.
New York to the home. We got love for all. Yep.
And then in the middle of the, if it wasn't for the Bronx, then it goes, and then the big bully comes out, the teacher, my idol, KRS-One, starts doing the South Bronx. Then he does the bridge. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. What's crazy is I had just kissed Roxanne Shante on the way to the stage. I was just talking to Craig G. MC Shan was probably the one guy who got in my room. I was talking to him for like an hour. So it was just a celebration of hip hop.
Right.
You know, and it was nothing like it. You know, I pull up, young dudes and girls, they had their own little speaker. It was almost like when you watch one of the movies like Malcolm X, with the movie Malcolm X, Spike Lee did. That Al Sharpton's on the box preaching. That's how it was with hip hop outside the stadium. They was all freestyling, and then 10 steps. There was bands playing Shook Ones. 10 steps. There was cops break dancing. Like, it was out of this world, and it wasn't just New York. It was like, so I went back and I watched all the interviews they did, you know, like news reporters. And they was like, I'm from Oklahoma. I drove up. The California guys with the Jerry curls, they was in Yankee Stadium. Not performing. They came. Whoever the guys is with they was all around. They was in the Bronx. Like, the whole world of hip-hop came over there to Yankee Stadium. So it was an honor to see some of the legends get acknowledged. Of course, you can't make everybody happy. You know, it's just too many rappers. You know what I'm saying? But we put it down for rap. You know, legendary.
All right, we got more with Fat Joe when we come back. To keep it locked, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Fat Joe. Charlamagne?
When you think about Terror Squad, right, and what Terror Squad was in the street, and then you see it on a sneaker, what does that do to you? Do you even
Still
believe
can't
it?
even comprehend. You know, I just work hard. You know, I got up early. My wife was like, yo, what's up? I said, man, we just so blessed. I was just like, I went and shot. I went to my projects, and I love you, Forest Project. You know, I always represent you. But I went to my projects. It's been a while. I went to my old project apartment. You know, I was touching the walls like this. One wall. That's when you little, you think it's big. You got 4 kids, uncles. You know, every uncle that get thrown out of his house come to your house. You know, we walking on people. It's in the book.
Absolutely.
Like, my father's Cuban. My father went to the Mariel to Cuba to go get my brothers and sisters. They gave him 2 sisters, Lourdes and Mercy. They gave him 30 Cubans. All those Cubans came, and the boat sank because it was a boat. We ain't had no money. All the Cubans came to my house. When I was going to school, I was stepping on Cubans, like going to school in the morning. Like, and that's how small the crib was. And when you go home now and you see these big ass ceilings and marble and stuff, you can't believe this. So I'm looking at the Terror Squad sneaker. Everything I did prior to rap, and I'm not proud of, was to get sneakers. It's truth, It was to get sneakers, not to have your own sneaker. I'm telling you the truth. I haven't even allowed. I don't know if it's a form of depression or something. I don't. I haven't. You know how when you got something that you just keep away?
Absolutely.
I haven't allowed myself to really look at the sneaker by myself in a room by myself and be like, yo.
You probably cried.
Yeah, probably cried. I'm just like, yo, got a sneaker.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And,
with Terror Squad.
With TS on.
and
The
it ain't-
infamous Terror Squad.
And with no disrespect, it ain't like, it ain't like, it's Nike. It's it's an Air Force
It's an Air
One.
Force One, right.
It's an Uptown.
That's right.
It ain't a collab with a up and coming brand or
Absolutely.
something like that. It's like, it's the one. You know what I'm saying?
I love to see how far Joe has come as a person. Just how you've come, because all those stories in the book, we've either seen or we've ran from or we've avoided or dodged. So the fact
After I read the book, I wanted to ask him and Rich a million questions, like, how far removed do y'all feel from
Rich told him, we're not gangster no more. We're businessmen. We're not gangster.
But he said there will be no disrespect.
Right.
No, never, ever.
I remember looking out my window and seeing Fat Joe walking up my block, Murdoch Avenue, and me calling Clue like, what did you do? And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, Fat Joe is walking up the block. He's probably coming to hurt you and kill you. He was like, no, he's just dropping off a record. I'm like, well, I'm staying in the house. I just remember those stories. So to see you and 50 performing in New York together is...
I got one better for you. They made documentaries about my brother Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete KAR. And it's documentaries. He's like the predicate from Rikers Island. He started, no disrespect, all that cutting and all that in Rikers Island. And now he's going back mentoring the youth in Rikers Island, telling them to chill, vibing with them, keeping it real with them and telling them, you got to get up out of here. He's even iller than Fat Joe. It's unbelievable when I'm sitting with him. Yesterday we was chilling, and all he was telling me is about how he's talking to the youth, how he's trying to change their lives. Yo, Joe is crazy. I'm looking at Pistol Pete like this. I'm like, this is out of control.
Was he one of the ones breakdancing with machetes?
No, he was definitely one of those. He said it was the West Side Story. Yo, like this. These guys. He ain't lying, man. But we come a long way.
Absolutely, man.
And we really, really want to help the community. That's pretty much what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, shout out to my stylist and one of my best friends ever, Terrellish. And he told me one day we in Turks and Caicos. And we in the middle of that water's different. And we both drinking. And I said, man, I grew up with some bad guys. And he turned around, he said, they weren't that bad. I said, what you mean? He said, they didn't kill you in the lobby, on the alley, and let you live. Changed my whole life. Then I started thinking about my hood, and I said, damn, they were bad, but they really could have did me bad. You know how many brothers died out there? You know what I'm saying? Girls, too. It was like, they never told on me. Nobody ever told on me out there. They just kept it 100 with me. So that's why we constantly think about them every time we can help them, every time we can do something for the community. We always there. Just the other day, me and you was walking around.
Like
Jay-Z. We want Jay-Z to get the casino. In Times Square. It's time that a brother of color, know what I'm saying? We've been gambling. If you go to any casino in America, it's nothing but black and Spanish people in there gambling every day. Finally, we got an opportunity to make the fly, because he told me, yo, we gonna kill Dubai. Like, this casino's gonna be so fly. And so, I walked around the neighborhood to see how they could benefit from the casino and the community that does the plays and all the art actors and all that. They can have a home there in there. So it's a beautiful thing. We just constantly trying to elevate to another level. That's what we're doing. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what I do. That's what we all do. We feel like we're blessed to live another day. I'm at the point now when it's sunny outside. Like, I wake up and it's sunny. I say, oh my God, I got another one.
Thank God.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God. God is the greatest. And so every day I wake up now, it's like, so you remember when you was young, it's in the book. I used to fight 30, 40 dudes every day. Like, and they was cutting me and I didn't care. I thought I was invincible. I got shot. I checked out the hospital, an hour later, like, take the tubes off thinking I'm bionic. Now I'm like, God forbid somebody sneeze on the plane. I'm ducking. The mask is out. The hoodie's out. I'm like, yo, from a sneeze.
Word.
Nah, I'm not. it's a different time, so we appreciate God, and we just constantly try to give back to the community.
Well, we appreciate you, Joe. We know we stole you for a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
I know
man.
you just came to drop off sneakers. But we needed to holler at Joey Crack for a little bit.
I need the girl to send me the footage of me giving you the sneakers.
We got it. That's the camera. We got it. We're going to get it to you.
I need that.
Have you a
We'll get you ASAP.
Love you guys.
Joey Crack.
Go get the book of Jose. Go get the sneakers,
That's
man.
right.
The Terror Squad sneakers.
All right, it's the
Fat
Breakfast
Joe
Club.
for mayor.
Good morning.
No politics.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey.
Jess Hilarious is here, and let's get to Jess with the mess.
Yes. News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lying.
This is the Rumor Report
I don't do that. Stop. It's Jess with the mess, and this is real.
on the Breakfast Club.
I know they know the difference. Keep it a stack.
Chloe Bailey teases when we can expect new Chloe and Haley music. So she did an interview with Pop Sugar, and she said that they will be making a comeback as a duo soon. Next year, they will be dropping an album. Congratulations. Drop the clues bombs for this guy, cousins.
They should.
Nice.
Allegedly.
Now's a good time for them to drop a joint album.
Absolutely. I think what they bring in their balance is good. I really do like their balance. Yo, listen, let me tell you this. I didn't know. I was watching the Tyler Perry movie. You cold?
Yeah, I'm freezing. You not cold?
No.
I was in the DJ booth and it's freezing, so I had a little blanket.
I was gonna say, okay, I like that little shawl.
It's not a shawl. This is
okay.
It's a little shawl. It's a little beige woman.
It's a blanket.
Yes.
Like a little beige old lady.
It's a
like
blanket.
it.
I was cold.
A little light-skinned old lady.
Yo, shut up.
Hey, yo, bye. No, I was watching the Tyler Perry movie, and I didn't know that they played the daughters of Angela Bassett. The movie with Rick Fox, and remember it was one of the Sofia Vergara was in it. Your little cousins was in this movie. They was in the Tyler Perry movie when they were little, and they played Angela Bassett's daughters.
I don't remember.
Because you don't really support. I knew you wouldn't know.
That ain't true.
Also, another thing they was in the musical. What is it called? Joyful Noise. Nah, well, my sister ain't in here, but yeah, Joyful Noise. Yo, I've been watching these little girls since they were little. Dang, that don't sound right. But I've been watching TV. I've been watching them grow up. And I had no idea that it was them.
Oh, Meet the Browns.
Meet the Browns. That was the name of the movie.
I didn't know they was in that.
Yeah. Wow.
You don't support your family.
But
at all.
yes, I had no idea. I was so happy. I was jumping up and down at the TV because I just, when you see somebody young and then they grow up and you're like, oh my God, I was watching you that whole time.
Yeah, like when you see Megan Good in Friday.
What?
You know Megan Good in Friday?
Oh, one of the kids at the
ice
truck.
cream truck.
At the truck.
Worm.
Yes, I do know that. Yes.
Yeah.
And Alicia Keys was in one of the episodes of the Cosby Show.
Yeah, bouncing up on Bill Cosby.
Yep. First of all, let me tell you something.
No, that's what happened.
Relax. Yeah, but all of them bounced on his leg.
You ain't gotta say it like that.
I'm just giving people context.
All right, next story, because I don't got time for this.
Thank you.
Brittany Renner goes on a rant at Shannon Briggs and throws a bottle in the interview with the Danza Project. So she went on this podcast. She did this podcast. Her and Charleston White were the guests. And she was telling them about when she was having a baby and that her vagina had split. And they wouldn't let her talk. Yeah, they that's what happens when you have babies. Sometimes, depending on the size of the baby or the size of your vagina, it may split and you have to get stitches and all of that stuff. Right. And they wasn't letting her talk. They kept cutting her off and all that type of stuff. And then they were laughing at some parts. And so she got belligerent. She started, wilding out or whatever. But I did notice that she gave Charleston White a lap dance twice. And then she threw water. Well, here's some of the audio that she was saying. She was getting pretty upset.
Had a second-degree tear. Do you know what that means?
You just taught us. Ripped.
What is it?
Ripped.
Thank you, Charleston.
Ripped over.
Ripped.
Wait a minute.
A ripped fucking vagina. I believe in true love.
Hello. I heard her say that. But
I said it 100 fucking times.
Jesus.
Hello.
Hey, listen now. Listen.
Listen to what I say. Shut the up when a real is talking.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay. Get the room. Take the room.
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm a real bitch. You hear what I'm saying?
Were they drinking or something?
I'm not gonna say they were drinking. She had something. Obviously more
allegedly.
than drinks. Yeah, allegedly. More than drinks, obviously. Drinks still don't even make you act like that. And then I've never seen Brittany Renner act this way. I've heard her tell stories about certain, when she gets, drunk or whatever, but like she's never acted this way like in public. I mean, you know, and it's been publicized. But yeah, like she straddled Charleston White twice.
But then
gave him a lap dance.
She went from wilding out to lap dancing?
Yeah, and then she called Charleston White a real igga. Yeah.
Do we think that
with the hard ER? Yeah.
Do we think the trauma from that moment when she probably was thinking about all the pain she went through in birth came back, and the fact that they was laughing, she probably didn't like that.
And then also I think it was that too. But also, why would you put them two guests together? I don't think that. What does Charleston White have to do with Brittany Renner? I think she was obviously triggered by just it being it was male dominant. It was three guys who actually didn't really give a hell about what she was saying about anything.
Yeah, that's not the conversation for that podcast.
And then it went too long. It went way too long. You know, you want to talk about that? You go on a podcast where women will actually care about it and they can relate to it.
Did they ask her about it? Did they say, "Hey, how was your birth and your vagina," or did she just start talking about it?
No. They didn't say that. But they was talking about, you know, PJ, that's her baby daddy. And I guess that she went into what happened when she was giving birth to their child.
Okay.
But either way, yeah, it was disrespectful on both ends. And I felt like it shouldn't have went that long. But that's what happened when you don't have representation with you, or when you know what I'm saying?
Women in the room, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, and
because
she was by
vaginas
herself.
are not a laughing matter.
No, it's not. And she was by herself. By herself. So, that's crazy. All right. Eli Apple's ex. Oh, God, this is another football player, ain't it?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Eli Apple's ex promises to cover the fine for any player who injures the Dolphins cornerback. I thought this was interesting, not because I know and love sports so much, but because ain't somebody supposed to be able to go to jail for that?
That's what I would think. That's a felony threat.
Like, so you're basically putting a hit out on your baby daddy. Okay, he is a Miami Dolphin, and you're saying you'll pay whoever finds that hurt him.
Who injures him.
Who injures him.
On purpose.
What?
Because I feel like if you said that outside of the context of football, that's some type of threat, right?
Yeah.
That would be some type of terroristic threat. If I just said in the street, I want somebody to get... That's right. So I feel like the same rule should apply.
Right. A hit is a hit. It don't matter whether it's gang related or baby mama related. You can't be doing that, putting hits out on nobody.
That just seems crazy. You want your baby daddy hurt? You know what I mean? I'm sure he's paying you monthly for something, so you want to stop that money?
Yeah.
The fact that their kids got to see their daddy in the hospital, that's funny. I didn't find it funny.
I don't find it funny either, because it's bigger than just her and whatever they're going through. And then also, I think it's interesting that she has two other baby daddies in the league as well. But I think that she has two other baby daddies. This is her third one.
Oh, so she has three baby daddies in the league.
Oh. Athlete. They're athletes. If I'm not mistaken, all right, allegedly. I don't like to lie, but they are athletes. I don't know if they're in the NBA or the NFL, but they are pro athletes.
I think they're NFL.
3 baby days. Okay, so yeah, there we go.
3 in the NFL.
Yeah, ain't nobody suing me for no wrong information. I ain't got time.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, they ain't suing me for it because I ain't gonna say it. All right, Hugh Hefner's widow reveals.
That's it. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, but they said Hugh Hefner was deaf because of the Viagra.
What?
We can talk about it next.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God!
Viagra makes you deaf. That's
what they said. But I know he died, but that's not why.
What color are Viagra pills?
Oh my God! I don't know.
I just asked you.
I ain't never dealt with no old man who needed that. The old man, they could still get it up. Don't play with me. Bye. We'll be back.
All right, that is just with the mess. All right, now we got a major announcement. You want to do now? When we come back, we got a major announcement when we come back, so don't move. And Charlamagne, you got the donkey today?
Yes, I do, man. We're going to tell you why you should stay away from red meat.
All right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Looking to turn a small bet into a big payday? With DraftKings Sportsbook Same Game Parlay, you can pocket more cash when you combine multiple bets from one game. Download the app, sign up with code ENVY, and get a special offer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details.
WWPR FM HD1 New York.
An iHeart radio station.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
All right. Drum roll, please.
Oh, man.
You know we do this each and every year, and now it's back.
Okay.
Powerhouse 2023 is back Saturday, October 28th at the Prudential Center.
Okay.
Pre-sale starts next Thursday. You can get your tickets Friday. So let me just tell you some of the acts that are going to be performing. Lola Brooke. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
You rock with Lola Brooke, right, Jess?
Absolutely. That's my girl. I love her.
Okay.
Yes.
Shout out to Lola Brooke. She'll be in the building. Powerhouse 2023 Saturday, October 28th. Also, shout out to Spin King, DJ Spin King. Right now, he's on tour with 50 Cent. He gonna be on that stage. Spin King and friends will be in the building. I wonder who he's gonna bring out. Last night, shout out to 50. I seen 50 brought out Nas. He had J. Cole. He had who else was on there with him? I seen the Fireman, the Baby. Who else did I see?
What they got to do with Spin King?
I'm just saying, Spin King's on tour. He got a lot of friends. Those are some of his friends too. I'm just saying.
What you're saying.
Hint.
Okay.
Also, Ice Spice will be joining us.
Ooh.
Why y'all both say it like that? Ooh.
Yeah, because
Charlamagne. Ooh.
Hey.
Charlamagne. So he's feeling you? Munch. Charlamagne from the back.
You should have let Jess do all the girl acts. Because you look stupid.
Saturday, October. This stupid blanket makes me look stupid.
Damn shawl.
Damn, they're going to be posting this. Let me take this off.
Yeah. Look, all the artists going to be mad like, why they got somebody grandfather?
Somebody little beige grandma.
Right.
Somebody Dominican grandma up there announcing Powerhouse.
They're going to post that. All right. Also, October 28th at the Prudential Center, A Boogie with the Hoodie will be in the building.
I love it.
Back at it. She ain't never do this before, but she good at it.
Hey.
She never made up, but she good at it.
I love that, yo.
All right, A Boogie with the Hoodie will be in the building. Huh?
One of my daughter's favorite artists.
That's right.
A Boogie.
A Boogie will be joining us. A Boogie, what it is. BX, what up? Also, Lil Durk will be joining us. That's right.
Okay. Is he gonna be healed?
Yes.
He's gonna be healed?
He's gonna be healed. Saturday, October 28th at the Prudential Center. Again, that is Lil Durk, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Ice Spice, Spin King and friends, Lola Brooke, and more.
Come on, it's one more. Now you're missing my guy. Now you're missing the Sassy Savage.
And last but not least, the Sassy Savage.
Come on
Lil
now.
Uzi.
I thought he was saying Saucy Santana. I was going to say, okay, yes. You listen to him. Yes. Oh my
Little
God.
Uzi Vert will be in the building October 28th at the Prudential Center. All right, so if you want to see Little Uzi Vert, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Little Durk, Ice Spice, Spin King and Friends, and Lola Brooke, tickets go on sale next Friday.
Yes.
But call 105 right now. Right now. 800-585-1051. You get a pair of tickets to Powerhouse. Matter of fact, let's double down. You'll get a trip for two to Powerhouse.
Ooh.
800-585-1051. So if you want to go to Wait, let me make this just make sure
Y'all,
we're right.
y'all flew
Before
with
we just
people
say,
out?
I just want to make sure.
I was
Let me just
gonna
make
say.
sure.
I think this right.
Anyway,
Yeah,
okay, I just want to make sure.
That's right.
All right. I want to make sure.
Yes.
So again, 800-585-1051. We gonna play for hotels or we just planes?
Man, everything.
It don't say that. I just want to make sure.
We flying them out. We ain't gonna just have them standing in New York till the show starts.
I want to make sure. Never know. You never know sometimes. You just never know.
No.
We flying you out. We got your hotels. You're going to be hanging at Powerhouse. So call at 105 right now. 800-585-1051. You get tickets to see Little Uzi Vert, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Little Durk, Ice Spice, Spin King and Friends, and Lola Brooke. Tickets are on sale next Friday, but call at 105. You'll be in the building with us.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that y'all flying them out and they get a presidential suite at the Red Roof. Hey, so lit.
All right.
In the Bronx, too.
In the Bronx. We ain't gonna do that to you. But call at 105. Those tickets are yours. Dial carefully. Good luck. And I'm sure you'll see us on that stage.
Yes.
All right. Charlamagne.
Donkey of the day.
Let's
bro.
go.
Let's go.
I was donkey up the day. Made it.
Damn, the hee-haw again?
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Is that me? The hee-haw again?
Donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the donkey of the day today?
Oh, man. Donkey of the Day for Thursday, August 31st goes to a human named Liam Brown. Now, I want to start this Donkey of the Day by saying, my fellow Earthlings, it's time that we need to bring shame back. Okay, we need to bring back shame, or should I say we need to bring back shaming. All right, public shaming. All right, there are those of us who still publicly and privately shame our circle, but we have gotten away from shaming folks. All right, we don't know, we don't know if we want to shame people anymore because people are sensitive, and you end up getting backlash for publicly shaming someone for something they shouldn't be doing. That's the crazy part. Folks be out here doing the wrong thing, and we can't shame them for doing the wrong thing. We have to have empathy for their foolishness. Strange times that we live in, but I say it's over for all that. When certain things happen and those certain things are proven to be true, then folks need to get shamed. Now, earlier this year, I had high cholesterol, but that statin and baby aspirin a day, along with a lot more exercise and a healthy diet, got my cholesterol profile excellent and well below gold. Dropping includes bombs for me. Okay? Now, one thing I cut from my diet is red meat. Been cut fried foods out of my diet, but red meat was something that I was still holding on to. When the doctor told me let it go, I let it go. The Chick-fil-A cow would be proud of me because not only do I eat more chicken, I don't do dairy either because Jess and I got a dermatologist named Dr. Natasha Sandy. Yeah. And she forbids us from eating dairy. That's why our melanin glows the way it does. Okay? Well, Liam Brown, he disagrees with us not taking advantage of cows. Liam Brown wants us to love cows. The way he loves cows, you know, who in this room loves beef? Raise your hand.
I like beef.
I eat beef.
You know, wrong with beef.
You think you love beef as much as Liam?
All right, now we talking crazy.
Nah,
what do you do?
No, I don't think y'all do because the way Liam loves cows is nasty. See, Liam was found guilty of sexual penetration with a living animal and causing unnecessary suffering to a protected animal, which makes me wonder, did he use a condom? Okay, having unprotected sex on a protected animal should be a felony. All right, Liam is 25 years old and he was caught having sex with a cow after a suspicious farmer set up cameras to catch his ass. The farmer felt like his cows were being abused and targeted, but he didn't realize how deep that abuse was until he set up CCTV and an alarm, and that's when he caught Liam sneaking onto the farm and boarding the beef bus. All right, how you going to do a hot beef injection into some actual beef? Liam, I'm from the country, so I've heard of cow tipping, but giving tips to the cow was nuts. And Liam can't deny it because the new surveillance system caught his ass on camera, plus a sample of DNA of insanity. All right. Don't tell me not to kink shame a man who probably uses pickup lines like ducks go quack, cows go moo, let me stick it in and you'll go ooh. All right? This man, Liam, had the nerve to cry in court. What you crying for, Liam, huh? Because you feel stupid because you went to the Urban Dictionary and didn't read what the definition for a sex cow actually was? Now, a sex cow, according to the Urban Dictionary, is not a cow at all. Okay? It's not a cow you have sex with. A sex cow, according to the Urban Dictionary, is a fat girl you keep around just to have sex with. Used in a sentence after giving me a BJ, my sex cow and I almost broke my bed. Are y'all ready to start shaming people yet? Okay, we should shame whoever is behind Urban Dictionary for calling fat women sex cows. All right? Now, I know the Chick-fil-A cow wants us to eat more chicken, but clearly Liam has never been a wingman. All right? Nor a thigh man or a breast man. All right? This fool likes beef, and I bet you he was a vegetarian. All right? He don't want to eat cow, but he'll put his plant-based penis in one quickly. Now, Jess Hilarious is here.
Okay.
Jess, it's corny dad joke time.
Okay.
All right?
I'm not a corny dad at all.
I just
need
need
to
your
call Nick
voice.
for this.
I just
Call Nick Cannon for that.
I just need your voice because Jess is from Baltimore, and there's nothing I love more than a Baltimore accent, and I think her Baltimore accent is perfect for this today. Now, Jess, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and I just want you to answer them.
Oh, my God.
Right? Okay?
Yeah.
The farmer caught Liam Brown on camera having sex with his cow. Some would say that being that he's on camera, him and the cow made a what?
A movie.
Exactly. Okay. I got a couple more.
Okay. I like that one.
Liam Brown, okay, Liam Brown had sex. No, okay. Liam Brown went on this farm to make what on the cows?
What?
Moves.
A movie.
Oh, wow.
He made hella moves.
Okay. Well, if Liam Brown had sex with the cows, I hope he at least tried to set the what?
The mood. Yo, nobody's laughing. Nobody's laughing. Nobody black is laughing. It's not funny. Yo, I hate this. A move. And it's literally because of my accent. He's a clown.
The moral of the story is stay away from red meat. All right? Please give Liam Brown the biggest hee-haw.
Well, he was probably crying in court because he was separated from his lover. He had to go to jail. He was in love with that cow.
That is true.
That cow had some goods.
That's true.
You know? Oh, my God. It's so weird.
You might have wanted to have a family.
Listen, you know what? Listen, cows are, I know they just hate us. You know, it's like, if y'all not killing us, y'all raping us. Like, you skeeting on us. It's like, yo, what is happening? Like, how do you skeet on a cow, bro? Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
All right.
That is crazy.
Oh, my God.
Well, let's lighten the mood.
Oh, you're a clown.
All right. Well, peace be E.T. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye, BT. I will see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Everybody else, let's let Jess fix your mess.
Yes.
800-585-1051. If you're having problems in your relationship, if there's something going on you need a little help with, Jess Hilarious is here, and it's time for Jess Fix My Mess. Call us up right now, 800-585-1051. We got a winner for the ticket, so we can clear the lines. Let me clear these lines.
We got a winner?
Yeah, we got a winner. Because there's a lot of people on the line right now that...
We're not going to play the winner now, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I just want to clear the lines. All right. 800-585-1051. Just Fix My Mess. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey.
Ask about me.
Relationship problems?
Ask about me.
You need to beat your coworker's ass.
Ask about me.
Your coworker need to beat your ass? Call it up. It's Dr. Jess, and I'm here to fix your mess. It's getting very much messy. Let me fix it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious is here.
What's up, you all?
And it's time for Jess Fix My Mess. Luke, you on the line?
What's up, man?
What's up,
Luke? DJ, what's up, man? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing well, brother. How you feeling?
I'm all right, man. I'm blessed, man.
You ain't even tell people what the segment is, man.
I'm about to. It's time for Jess Fix My Mess.
That's right.
And Luke is calling in for Jess.
And if you listen to Jess's podcast, Carefully Reckless, on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network, she does Jess Fix My Mess every week.
I do.
Okay?
Every week.
She's not necessarily an expert, but she has a lot of experiences and things.
I hate when you say that.
What do you mean?
I'm not necessarily an
sound a little
expert.
crazy,
Yeah,
right?
he always do that.
But you have a lot of experience.
I do. I have a lot of experience, so
That's
that
right.
makes me an expert. Thank you.
That's
Now, what is
true.
your problem, sir?
There you go.
All right, so what should a black man do, right, when they dealing with a deadbeat mother? Because I know a lot of people feel like they're unicorns and they don't exist, but they really do exist. So when a black man dealing with something like that, what is his option?
His options, you said losing his mother?
Yeah, like just dealing with a deadbeat mother. Just like
dealing with a deadbeat mother. So a black man with a black man with a deadbeat mother, or a black man who has a deadbeat baby mother.
Yes, a deadbeat baby mother.
Okay, deadbeat baby mother. So you do what they do to y'all. You know, when you take her to court. You know, well, not mine, because it's a number of things that they do to y'all when y'all deadbeats. But okay. I think you should take her to court. What is she not letting you do? Or is she not letting you see your child?
I mean,
what is going on?
No, I got the kids.
Okay, you speaking for
She don't want to have no business with the kids. That's how I feel.
Okay.
I don't know if she got a permanent postpartum or some shit. I don't know. I mean, still.
Yeah, it's you. Okay, all right. Well, it's all right. I think that everything should be in court, everything, because you need a paper trail. You need it. Men get blamed for things with no evidence. Like, you can literally call up and make accusations, and they just totally take a woman's side. So I think that you just stay in court. Everything. Don't do. Tell your friend. Look in the mirror and tell your friend that. Don't do anything off record, like without court, without legal counsel.
But I feel like
all of that.
The court system is built for women already. Women are good at manipulating the court system, in my opinion. So
yeah,
I don't think that it would help, but it's a long process.
Yeah, well, all right. So and so is raising a child until they're grown. No. Listen, and so is raising a child until they're grown. So it don't matter about it take too long. You need to keep on and keep on and keep on. That's why you stay on their ass. That's what you do. And then also moving forward, be careful who you put a baby in, so you don't have to make this call.
You're right, 100. That's right.
There you go. But you'll be all right.
Have a good one, brother.
All right, man. Thanks, man.
All right. 800-585-1051. Jess Hilarious is here, and it's time for Jess Fix My Mess. If you're having relationship problems or any issues, call us up. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Ask about me.
Relationship problems?
Ask about me.
You need to beat your coworker's ass.
Ask about me.
Your coworker need to beat your ass? Call it up. It's Dr. Jess, and I'm here to fix your mess. It's getting very much messy. Let me fix it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Jess Hilarious here.
Hey.
And we're in the middle of Jess Fix My Mess. That's when people call up and need some advice. Angela, you there?
I'm here.
What's your question for Jess?
Okay, Jess. So I want to surprise my dude. Like, he's a hard-working man. He works every day. He takes care of his family, but it's hard to pull him away from work. So what can I do to, like, just show him I appreciate him?
You want to? It's hard to pull him away from work for, like, how long are you trying to pull him away? You trying to take him on a trip? What are you trying to do? Take him to dinner?
Yeah,
Like, what is
I want to take him on a trip. Like, he never been to Vegas, so I want to take him to Vegas.
Oh, you want to say he never been to Vegas? Okay, what does he do, if you don't mind me asking?
He drives a garbage truck.
Okay, yeah, so it is hard.
Sanitation.
Sanitation.
Really?
That's a good job, and yeah, he need that to support y'all. So yeah, he is. You gonna have to figure out to get in where you fit in.
It's real hard.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's
he
real
don't.
hard.
So he don't have no days off, like whatsoever, none.
I mean, he be having days off, but dealing with the kids and trying to do everything for the house. But
Right.
I feel like he really deserves it.
Yeah.
I
So
think
do
he
y'all
deserves it.
y'all gonna go see Usher in Vegas? You want to take him to see
hell
Usher?
no.
She said, "No, hell no." Yeah, you ain't trying. Oh my God! Look, this is what I think. I think, obviously, that y'all. It's never a time where y'all don't have the kids. I think that y'all, if you don't have. Y'all have like babysitters or something, any family that can help, because I think you could actually ask him to take off for maybe about 4 days, 3 days. Y'all go to Vegas or whatever. You're gonna have to get the kids situated though. That can't be his job. You gotta do everything. Since he already doing everything,
Right.
you find somebody to watch them kids. You find them flights. You find that hotel. You demand him, like, babe, I just want to do something for you. Take off 3 days just so I can cater to you. I don't think it'll be a problem if you work hard for you.
And the problem is he will be like, but babe, I gotta work. I'm telling him, like, yo, we a team. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do?
I got you.
What do you do?
I'm
babe?
at UPS.
All right, yeah, so y'all all the team. Y'all all the team. I thought you was great to say, I don't have no job. I'm going to say, y'all ain't no team, yo. All right, but yeah, all right. Well, yeah, I think you just need to tell him. No, you need to tell him. And now, I don't care. If he can't give you 3 days, I don't know, maybe it ain't only work. I'm just saying, he need to give you 3 days.
Nah, but it's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes.
Okay,
for people.
boo daddy, you need to give me 3
Nah,
days.
it's hard sometimes because if he's working, he's trying to pay the bills. He don't want to take them days
This
off.
is
'cause he
Just
gotta
Fix
make sure
My
it's
Mess,
good.
sir.
I'm just telling you, but you just can't say take the day. He might be able to afford to take the days off.
All right, when's the last time he had days off?
He don't take days off.
That's
this
the
is
thing.
what I mean. Like, when he take, let me tell you, when he take his vacation, he still go to work.
See, and you know what that is? That's fear of being broke. He wants to make sure he can support the family, so he
And he's a
overworks
good-
himself.
That's what I'm saying. And now y'all see why I say he deserves this trip. I can't surprise him.
But yeah. No, he ain't gonna let you surprise him. But them sanitation workers, listen, I know because I had one. They got benefits and all of that. He got a bunch of sick time. I know that he can give 3 days to you and
That's
still
right.
get paid for that. So yeah, tell him that. I know that y'all get sick time because Jess said that she had a sanitation worker and they get a lot of time and their time rolls over when they don't use it.
I'll definitely tell him that.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
then try to plan everything in Vegas at once. So if he likes football, basketball, baseball, whatever it is, make sure the games or try to do everything at once to fit everything in.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna bring you on my show, Envy. Thanks.
Yo, shut up, Jess.
Good luck, mama.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, boo.
Envy know how to take care of a garbage man now.
Yeah,
Envy know exactly what to do with that man,
Yes,
don't
they
you?
know we got a sanitation worker that call up here all the time.
All the
for him.
time. He was at the car show Sunday. Sean Stone. Sean Stone was out there. It was him, Sean Stone, and the kid. They got a nice little family picture I saw you post.
Y'all just want me to be gay, right? Y'all just want me to be gay. You sound like you're a little jealous. That's what you sound like. You sound like you're a little jealous. That's what it sound
You
like.
was like, let me fix this mess. I know what to do.
Oh my goodness. All right, that's Jess Fix My Mess. Now we got rumors on the way, Jess.
Yes. Oh my God.
What?
It's so crazy when we come back. I
That
can't
means she
even
ain't
say
got
it.
nothing.
I can't
She ain't
even
got
say it.
prepared.
That means she ain't even figured it
That's
out
all right.
yet.
That's
Oh
all
my
right.
God! Like, it's so much
She
going
was too
on.
busy fixing messes.
All right. We'll get
And by
into
the way,
it.
if you want to hear more Just Fix My Mess, subscribe to the Carefully Reckless podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network with Jess Hilarious.
Each and every Wednesday.
All right, Jess. Rumor report is up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious is here. She is
Charlamagne on the phone watching me report the news. He's so obsessed.
He's definitely obsessed.
Yes.
Well,
Lord.
let's get to Jess with the mess.
Yes, speaking of, the news is real. News is real. Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore. Jess don't do no lying.
This is the Rumor Report
I don't do that. Stop. It's just with the mess. And this is real.
on the Breakfast Club.
I know they know the difference.
Taylor, Jess said this is the best one.
This is the best one, Taylor. Thank you, boo-boo. Now work on that Just Fix My Mess intro. Thanks. All right. Neo's ex, Monyetta Shaw Carter, claims he wanted too many threesomes. All right, so she sat down with Shade Room, and she told them that her and Neo was having threesomes or whatever, and then he started to have them every day. And so she was like, well, that means I'm not enough for you, you know. My thing is, when you introduce a man to something like that,
yes,
and then you give him rules in it, I don't think that's fair. Now, I'm not justifying him cheating, because that's clearly just what he, started doing afterwards. But it's like, if you open the door to something like that, I think I just don't know. I don't agree. A lot of women gonna jump on my head about this, but a lot of women always do that anyway. Like I see things fair from both point of views. Like I don't think it's healthy. That's why I don't play that threesome stuff. I've never played it and I never will.
But I think in the clip that we're about to play, I think she was making it seem like it was like a treat in their relationship.
Oh, can we hear the clip so I can get more context?
But it was
we cheated together, if that makes sense. Okay. And then it just wasn't enough. And I was like, well, no, I didn't sign up to do this every day.
We cheated, so you cheated.
No, baby. I mean, like we did things together. So it's not cheating if you're involved.
You said it.
Yeah, like the little.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. She classy, but she got the other side. I'm just very multifaceted. And that's where I was at that time. But it's became a problem when you want that, a lot. Like maybe I'll give you twice a year, but or
it's like
3 times. But it's like
too much for you.
Yeah, it was too much. I'm like, if you want that, you don't want me. It was making it seem like I'm not enough. Tried to keep it cute and spicy and stuff, but it wasn't enough. And it is what it is, Shy. So I knew,
What you said is true, Jess. Like, once you open up that option, there's levels to everything. Once you get to a certain level, you're going to always want to be at that level.
Yeah.
You know?
But like I said, I think she wanted it to be like a treat. Like every once in a while, she said twice a year.
You got to set that rule.
And then he just started doing every day.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like
she ain't want to munch every day.
That's the thing though. But the treat is that's not the type of treat to give. That's not a treat. Another woman. Let's bring another woman here and see what
every
she can
day?
do for us.
Hell, y'all made me Google Neo age. I mean, Neo must be on that sea moss or something. He's 43.
Yes,
doing that every day. Threesomes.
That might have been a long time ago.
I think that she was just being. I think honestly, it was probably a bit of exaggeration. I don't think every day. I don't know, but I mean, this is her news. Not mine. I mean, this is her experience, not mine. It's just my news to report. But I'm saying, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that should be a thing because you have threesomes and then you start having twosomes without the person that initiated the threesomes. I don't think that's really good.
Is it a treat? Should that even be a treat though?
I just said that. No, not that type of treat. You want to go Usher in Vegas is a treat. You want to do something for your man? Go ahead, take him to see Usher and all of that. But don't bring a whole nother woman that can mess so many lives up. Yeah, and merges. All right, Gary Owens. Speaking of messed up merges, Gary Owens says that no, it just went like that. The transition just went straight
good
like
segue.
that.
That was a good.
That was very great. Thank you, Charlotte. All right, Gary Owens says that a lot of Asian women smash black men, but noted that the exchange rate of black women dating Asian men does not match. My thing is, why you worry about it if you white? But that's also
we got audio too.
Oh, we got it.
Your women.
Go ahead, play it.
A lot of black guys.
True.
So,
but
there's a lot of
and let me. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
What are you looking at?
What? Brad. Let me say something to you. The exchange rate is wrong.
What exchange rate?
Because they don't us.
The Koreans?
The black girls.
They don't.
No. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that we gotta like the strike. Our Asian women are gonna go on strike.
They're gonna pick it.
And we're gonna rework that contract.
See, the thing about these clips, I don't be knowing the context. I'm sitting there trying to figure out why was Gary Owens even talking about this?
Well, he was
like I see the headline and I hear it, but I'm
there
like,
is
what
an
is
Asian present. There is an
Okay,
Asian
okay,
there present.
okay.
I don't know if the Asian guy is the person that asked Gary Owen to give his 2 cents on this, but the Asian guy was present, and he said the black women don't F us, man. Like they don't F us, but our women. They love black men, basically. And look at my cameraman now, and they said, Los Level Asian.
He was with
last night. Yep, last night he went to a massage parlor. They got a happy ending. It was one of the Asians.
Okay, guys.
He said it was $80.
Yep. Allegedly,
$80 in the Bronx. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah. Oh, what was it?
It wasn't alleged.
If it was, hey, yo, Rand said, "Here's your mic."
What was it allegedly at?
Nothing. Thank you, Carlos. Los, because if that was to happen, that is against the law. So thank God it didn't happen.
Los will tell.
Yeah.
Los will, he'll cooperate.
He don't over the camera. He record everything he do. All right, so. All right. And then Real Housewives of Atlanta. Only 3 current cast members expected to return next season. Production receives death threats, plus fans threatening to boycott over shakeup. So, obviously, the season that is coming on, that is supposed to be some real crazy stuff that popped off where hardly ain't nobody returning but 3 people. So they should be about to make this a talk show. What I really think, honestly, is that a lot of these reality shows that's this long running, either they should recast the whole cast or dead it. There's no way.
They're not gonna dead it. They make too much money to dead it.
Okay, well, I think that it should be rebranded and recasted because although they make a lot of money, it's so repetitive, the storylines, and it's obvious.
People still watch it, though. That's the crazy thing.
For the same storylines and the same people and the same.
But I think with that, they need to bring back the people that people love. Like, people love Nene, and I know Nene was beefing with them, but they love Nene.
Yeah,
they
and
love
people love
They love Portia, and they love Candy. So
Candy's there, right?
Yeah, Candy never left.
But those are the 3 people that they really, really love. So, build around them. Like New Jersey, they love Teresa.
Yeah.
What are the other franchises?
Tell us more.
Yeah.
Tell us more, girl.
You know what? That's it.
Tell us more, lady.
That is Jess with the
You got that shawl on.
Listen.
Them Dominican women be watching them reality shows now.
That is Jess with the best. All right, the People's Choice mixes up next. I hate y'all. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Looking to turn a small bet into a big payday? With DraftKings Sportsbook Same Game Parlay, you can pocket more cash when you combine multiple bets from one game. Download the app, sign up with code ENVY, and get a special offer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious is here, our guest co-host.
Hello.
And earlier today, we gave away a trip to Powerhouse 2023. That's Saturday, October 28th at the Prudential Center, starring Little Uzi, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Dirk, Ice Spice, Ben King and Friends, and Lola Brooke. And Caller 105 earlier was on the line, and this person is here now. Hello, who's this?
Yo, it's Dominic from Duvo.
Dominic from Duvo. What's up, brother? I'm actually going to be out there this Friday at Whispers.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. At Whispers, yes, sir, I'm there.
You know that they got the best Caribbean food out there, so I'm going to be eating something. Well, yeah, I see you there. Because they won't make it sound any crazy, but I see you there. But, bro, you coming up here with us, bro.
Oh, yes, sir. You better know it always.
You Caller 105. You flying out to New York. You going to see Uzi, A Boogie, Dirk, Ice Spice, Ben King and Friends, and Lola.
Congratulations, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Let's go.
Hey, leave all your Florida in Florida, okay?
I'm going to bring it with me.
No, we don't need it.
They can't leave it. They can't leave it.
You got to go get an outfit. You got to get the new J's. You got to be on point.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Got to get that.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Hold on, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations to him, all right? When we come back, we got the positive note and more, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Jess, what you doing this weekend? Where you at?
Listen, I'm in Richmond, Virginia. I got 4 shows Friday and Saturday at the Funny Bone. Make sure you get your tickets, y'all. I will not be doing meet and greet. I don't care what y'all say. That vid is back out here, and I had it 2 weeks ago.
You had COVID 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I had it 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like you
that
had
was when
it,
you was
had
up
it?
here?
Yes, there was. So
you probably gave it to me because I had it.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Somebody up here had it, though.
Yeah?
Oh, and so they gave it to me.
How did you know you had it? It was sick or you was super sick?
Yeah, I was super sick, and then I took a test. I still got home tests from years
Yeah, me too.
ago.
I had a stomach ache. I never have a stomach ache, and I tested and I had it. That's how I even felt. And I never get stomach aches.
And that wasn't even one of my symptoms. Dang, stomach. Dang. But yeah, Envy gave it to me.
No, you gave it to me.
And then I gave, but yeah, okay. So, and then I gave it to Naya.
She said, I ain't got to go.
But yeah, you was sick, Lowe's? Oh, I gave it to you, boo. I'm sorry. All right, either way, yeah. So y'all see us back out here. So
that's why you're not doing
I ain't doing no meet and greet in Richmond, Virginia at the Funny Bone. But y'all can get y'all tickets today, tomorrow, and Saturday.
All right. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do, man. The positive note is simply this. It's not hard to recognize when something is no longer for you. It's just hard to accept, but accept it.
Breakfast Club, bitches! Y'all finished or y'all done?